Hi, this is a video response to Wrestling Jesus on why the IWC sucks, the 15 reasons, and I'll start with the biggest one, which is Chris Benoit, how some people still respect him. Uh, and obviously, I do not think that what he did, I don't approve of it. God no. I'm not sure whether or not he was responsible for it because the autopsy found that his brain was really fucked up. It said that he had the brain of an 85-year-old Alzheimer's patient. And we know that people with Alzheimer's don't know where the fuck they are a lot of the time. They can think they're talking to somebody completely, some other individual than the person they're talking to. So, how this level of brain damage affected Benoit, I don't know, and nobody really knows, probably because he died before anybody could examine him and examine him as a living human being anyway. And I guess he was acting normally enough during his day-to-day activities just to make everybody think that he wasn't too bad off. But I mean, depending on how severe the brain damage was, it could be that he was hallucinating, or he didn't know where he was, or it could be that he flew into a rage for no reason because his brain was fucked up. And, you know, we don't know. On the other hand, just like you don't know, I don't know either. It could be that I'm completely wrong, that, his brain damage had nothing to do with it. It could be that he carried out a premeditated murder and that he was legally sane at the time. But we don't know. I'm not saying, watch the guy's matches and excuse him, and don't think about the last day of his life and of his wife and what he did to his wife and son. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we don't know all the facts, and it's supposed to be innocent till proven guilty, not the other way around. And while there's no question that yes, he did what he did, there's a question of his mental state. So that out of the way, I'll get to the next thing I want to talk about, which is that if, that brain damage he got, a lot of it probably came from doing the damn dive and headbutt, in which his head always connected with either his opponent's body or the ring, neither of which was probably good to have your head smacking into time after time, match after match. And you said that it's all fake. Nobody ever hits each other. The ring has give to it. You seem to be saying that it was soft enough that when people were slammed into it, it did not hurt at all. Okay, here's the thing. If the ring had that much give to it, if it were like pillowy soft, or however soft you seem to be saying it is, then Mick Foley, when he fell through the top of that cell, he would have just bounced harmlessly off of it, and he would not have been in the shape he was in after that match. And also, when Owen Hart botched the pile driver on Steve Austin, and Austin's head made contact with the mat, Austin would not have been in the shape he was in if it were that soft and had that much give to it. I'm not saying the ring is rock hard. I am not saying that the ring is even as hard as wrestlers act like it is when they're selling moves. I mean, I know they're exaggerating how much it hurts, but, there's wood underneath the mat, as we saw when the Nexus, took apart the ring however many weeks ago it was they first showed up. And I've also you know, heard it said there's plywood under there, uh, and um, well, I have never stood in a ring like that. When I was at Death Before Dishonor um, earlier this summer, I went and before the show I went up and I decided to find out how hard the barrier was, because guys get whipped into the barrier on the outside of the ring all the time. So I went up and I hit it a couple times, and it's a pretty hard piece of metal. I wouldn't want to get whipped into that. I think it would hurt. And later on the show, Austin Aries did a suicide dive through the ropes. Well, that's the only, you know, of course it was through the ropes. That's how suicide dives are. But Austin Aries did that, and he missed his opponent, and he crashed into the barrier. And undoubtedly, that hurt. Probably not, you know, I doubt it hurt enough as much as he was acting like it hurt, but it hurt. So some of it is fake, some of it is real. And it's not all fake or all real. And the other things, let me see. John Cena fans are idiots. I'm not going to quite go that far. I'm not a fan of John Cena as he is now. I liked him back when he had, you know, used more than 5 moves on a regular basis and did more than just punch and kick and clothesline people. I don't like him. I don't like watching his matches today. I think they're boring. But you know, somebody else likes his matches. I'm not going to say fuck you. You're an idiot. You haven't. You know, I'm going to think whatever. You know, we all like different shit and leave it at that. Women in the IWC being fat, I don't care. You know, I mean, it would be nice if we all looked wonderful, if we all were 10s on a scale of 1 to 10, but we're not, and I don't care. You know, I judge people by what kind of people they are, not by what they look like. But I don't know. You may not have been serious when you said that, so forget it. And those are the main points I wanted to respond to. Oh wait, there's one other. The thing about the people who started in 2007, and I don't watch Truth Slayer's videos, for instance, because I think that he's been around since 2007 and therefore he is some sort of genius. I watched them because I saw one video by him, I listened to what he said, I agreed with a lot of it, I thought he made good points, so I kept on watching. You know, that's how I form my opinion on whether somebody is intelligent or whether they're worth listening to or not. It has nothing to do with when they created the account. And the other thing was IWC members think that they're intelligent. Well, that's better than thinking that we're all morons, don't you think? You know, it's nice to have a good self-esteem. Now, if it gets into being egotistical and thinking, oh, I'm smarter than everybody else, you know, all of these other people are fucking morons compared to me, then yeah, they need to, you know, they're dicks. But if it's just thinking that, you know, I'm not a moron, then I don't see what's wrong with that. I'm running out of time. You know, I can't make long 20 or 30-minute videos like Truth Slayer does. Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with that, but I just can't. So I'll wrap this up right now, and that was my response. And you know,